Alright guys, hey, thank y'all for tuning in again. Hot day here in Mississippi. Always, I appreciate you guys watching. Hey, y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Hey, so today, trying to get some stuff done. If you saw my video of me doing dozer work on the property, found out real quick I needed some culverts in a couple of spots, you know, just to get the side-by-side through, some ditches, some springs. We found out real quick, we buried the side-by-side in one of them. I thought I could push a Ford across them and get by, but just too soft. So anyway, I'm gonna run to town. I got the trailer hooked up here, and I'm gonna grab a probably do like a 12 or 16 inch 20 foot long culvert and just cut it in half, because I got two places over here that that I need a pipe in. So anyway, y'all stay with me. I'm gonna run to town and get everything, and we're gonna walk the excavator over and get these culverts put in today. Get ready for hunting season. All right guys, I made it out here to the building supply store, and you can see a ton of different options. I'm gonna go with this 12 inch right here, I believe. I got some 10s, but better safe than sorry. All right, I'm gonna get in here and get it paid for and get it loaded and head back out to the house. All right, I got it loaded up. I'm gonna check my straps here. And get out of this busy place. Yeah, this is gonna be perfect, y'all. I cut that thing in half. Of course, I'll measure it when I get back out to the shop. And that ought to give me plenty to get my side-by-side and small tractor and everything through there. Ought to work perfect. Okay, here's the first spot right here, and you can see I took that dozer and pushed dirt in here and tried to make a little forward, but it's just not gonna hold up. I should have known better than that. So first spot with a pipe right here, and you can see it's not a very big creek, which I've got the flow of it stopped up, so it's a lot deeper right now than normal. It's just a spring, but this thing's so crooked through this hollow. It wasn't no way for me to route it a new road in here without crossing it twice, so the other one's just going to go right up through there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop both pipes right here behind me, and when I get the excavator over here, I can set this one first, and then I can just grab the second pipe with the thumb and walk it right up there and set it too. And I don't know if y'all notice on the way in here, there's some stobs sticking up, limbs, stuff that was hard to get with that that dozer. Dozer makes such a mess sometimes with these little saplings and everything. So on the way in here, I'm gonna take that excavator with that thumb and clean this up some more, where all that stuff's not hitting the underside of that side-by-side and all. You can see, so here's the normal flow of this little spring right here. It's not very deep, so I think those 12-inch pipes are going to hold up perfectly. Let's get these unloaded right here and head back to the house and get the excavator. pond in there. Okay, I'm gonna head out and like I said, I'm gonna go get the excavator and spend an hour walking it all the way in here. And I may just leave that thing over here. Depends on how long this takes me today. I may leave it over here and get somebody to come pick me up on the side by side. That way I can go on through some of these trails tomorrow afternoon after church and get all these limbs picked up and just get everything dressed back up better than what I did with that dozer. Phew, y'all, that is a hike in here with this thing. It's slow. If y'all have got much experience on an excavator, you'll know what I mean. It is no speed demon, and it beat me to death coming in here. So I'm definitely going to not drive this thing out of here until I get everything done over here that I want to do. So anyway, I've already showed y'all this. You know what's going on. So I'm gonna pull in here, dig all this slop out, and get the water flowing good, and then see if I can't set this culvert right here, and then move on to the next one. Out, y'all. Okay, let's see if we can set this pipe and make sure the water's going to flow all right through it, and then I'll start getting some dirt on top of it. Let it roll off in there, I think. some water in it. It'll hold it down. Clean some more of this out right here. Problem is I got that tree I knocked down with the dozers right in the way. Alright, I got some water in it now. I can see it coming out. It's running back that way though. Alright, clean some more of this ditch out right here. This water flowing. And y'all know first good rain we get, it'll clean this ditch out down through here. But I need to get this water to flow out as best I can right now so I can get this culvert set. It's just soupy water. It won't take much to flush it out. There we go. It's flowing pretty good now. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get back here and find some drier dirt, I guess, and try to backfill this, and then I can get over there. Once I can get it, if I can get across, I can get over there. There's plenty of dry dirt right up there on that mound. I've already got it pushed, some of it pushed up. I can take the excavator and push it down to it. Alright, you see I got on the other side, I got enough dirt on top of it. Walk the excavator over, and what I'm going to do, I don't know if you can tell good, but if you look behind me, big hill, a lot of water coming down through here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ditch on the side right here, right in behind my bucket, how I started doing. Pull that dirt back, use it to put more dirt on top of this culvert, but also make a ditch here down through that will hopefully funnel right at the end of where that culvert comes out and keep that water off the top of this culvert that's all coming down through here. Yeah, I think that's my best approach. There's going to be a lot of water coming off these hills. Hit the ditch, go into this spring branch right beside where that culvert dumps out, and keep all that water from building up on this road right here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I don't know, you can see the sun starting to set. I don't think I'm gonna have time to get this other one set today, maybe, but anyway, if not, I can do it tomorrow after we get out of church. All right, I'm gonna get back on it and try to get this finished up, at least get enough dirt on top of it. It's tough in these woods. Everything you dig has got roots in it, you know, all the trees and everything, so it's not the best dirt to be putting on here, but heck, that's all I got available right here though. But eventually all these roots and stuff will deteriorate and settle down some. But anyway, all right guys, I'm gonna get back after it. let's look at this from the ground. You can see I've got a good bit of dirt on top of it. Plenty of dirt. It's packing in good. And cut that ditch up through here. Catch all that water. You can tell right there to the left of that big sweet gum. Water's coming around. Should hit here, dump out right here at the end of this culvert. Hopefully. Yeah, this dirt is not the greatest dirt, but you can see, that's what I was saying. All that rush of water when I busted this was just for me damming that up. This is a summer flow. Of course, in the winter, spring and winter, it's going to flow a little better, so we should be good there. Only thing I may do is, see how that culvert's going straight in that bank? I may get over here and cut some of that bank out right there and curve it in, but I don't know, it may not even be necessary. But anyway, you can see the ditch here. Ought to drain some water down, keep it from coming up on this road and running across right here and washing this out. Alright guys, you can see the sun is going down, and I'm not going to get this next one set today, but I am about to grab it, walk it over there and leave it, and then I am going to call someone to see if they'll come get me on the side and just leave all this over here and wrap all this up tomorrow. Let me get back on here, grab that, and I'm going to move it over there and set it in place. Alright, you can see this is a little different. This one's going to be a little tougher. Man, I'm going to go ahead and cut this out today. Get it draining. You can tell where I came through with the dozer. I did the same thing here. Try to cut a ford across it, but this ground's just too nasty. So I'm going to have to get this water draining better. It's probably going to work out good, me not having the time to do this today. Get this water draining out, let it drain overnight, half a day tomorrow, and come in, set the culvert, and I don't know where I'm going to have to get some dirt from way up there. This one's going to take some time, because there's no way I can use this dirt. You can see it's just soft. Oh Lord, yeah, this one's going to be a little different. There's some coon tracks right there. I don't know if you can see it. Coon tracks, deer tracks. Anyway, alright, let me get back on there and see if I can figure out how to drain this off. So you got another ditch coming from that way too. I was thinking at first I could move the culvert and put it right in here, but then see, I'd have to cross it again. So this is about my only spot right here. Y'all, it's not going to work for me to put it right in here, and I'm going to show you the reason why. This is the absolute sorriest dirt. There's a spring or something right here. I about got stuck. I walked in there a little bit a while ago. Watch how this bucket does. Look at that. That is just rotten ground. Look at that. I will never get a culvert right there. Never bit across here. Wow. Yeah, I had no clue. Okay, so that's good dirt right there. See that redder dirt? Alright, let's check this out. Yeah, I I cleaned that out right there, and then I pulled the excavator down there and it just sunk, and I had to dig myself back out back here. Evidently that is a start. You can see some of the white sand over there. It's like the start of that little spring. So I think what I'm gonna have to do, set the culvert right here. Stay away from that mess over there. I'll never get enough dirt in there to hold that. That's just not gonna happen. So I think what I can do, I can put the culvert right in here. Right there. I'll end up having to take out that little tree, maybe that one, but that's fine, no problem. And then I can swing back around through there with the road. You can see the road going up through there. Alright, so now that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna leave that spot alone, and I'm gonna finish cleaning out this ditch more right here and let this set overnight. That's all I know what to do. If I can't go over here, like I said, there's another ditch there. I'd have to put another pipe in. So I'm gonna try it right here. Nothing else. This fails, I move it down there, come across, get another pipe and put over there. But hopefully this will work. This is what I'm gonna end with today right here. Just set the pipe. You can see that it's just still a steady. This got to be a spring right there coming out of that hillside or something. Now I just picked the wrong spot when I had the dozer over here. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna let this drain tonight and come back tomorrow. I got some dirt right there I can rob and take about 3 more trees out right here, and I'll be good. And just let this go. I don't even want to get close to that. I know what's going to happen. I'll end up buried up to the frame if I get off in there again. Alright guys, I guess I'm just going to walk out of here. And heck, I need the exercise. I'm just going to walk out of here. There's some white oak trees up here. I want to try to check and see if I can see any acorns on them. May haven't gotten too dark, but yeah, y'all walk with me and see if we can check some of these white oaks right up here. Always, it's a good spot to bow hunt. Alright, here's this cluster of white oaks right here. This is always a hot spot during bow season. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, almost a dozen white oaks right here in this one hollow. You can see my lock-on deer stand right up there, but I can't tell. I need my binoculars. I can't tell if there's any acorns on them or not. But anyway, I just wanted to check them. I knew I was close when I was walking out here. So anyway guys, I am going to walk out of here and go eat some supper, and we'll go to church in the morning. And then after church, look, I heard a deer up there. After church, I'm gonna get over here and hopefully finish this up tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned. I will see y'all tomorrow afternoon. Back at it this afternoon. Gonna try to get this other culvert finished that I got set in there yesterday, and I just crossed this first one. I want to show you how it's flowing. You can see that's what I was getting at. There's not a ton of water that comes through here, and you can see it's working good, coming right on out of the culvert. So that's what we want. I'm gonna drive on around and get to the excavator and see if I can't knock this other one out real quick and get out of here. It is some kind of hot today, guys. Woo. I think this is our hottest day. It's real humid. definitely want to get this over with and get out of this heat and get a little rest. For got a busy work week this week. Got to get a lot of things done. All right, I'm gonna get on side by side, head over, get on the excavator, and get this knocked out. Y'all stay with me. All right, let's see what we're looking at on this second culvert. Oh yeah, still sloppy, you can see, but it is draining out a lot better. I'm gonna have to move that culvert in just a little bit right there. May have to pick it back up out of there and dig that out a little bit. That water's kind of skipping over it. Definitely a spring here. I know y'all have heard me say that 100 times, but definitely is. But yeah, I think it's going to work out good. Take a lot of this dirt, put on top of it, get myself across. I can rob all that dry dirt right there and be in good shape. So y'all stay along with me. Let's get this thing wrapped up and get out of here. Check it out, guys. I think I've got it about as good as I'm gonna get it. Kind of show you from the ground how it looks. You can see right here at the culvert, water flowing in to the culvert. Got pretty good flow through it. You can tell it's not a whole lot of water coming in, just that, say it again, that nasty spring right there. That's just, it's just gonna drain constantly. But anyway, over here, what I did, that tree, you know, there were two little trees here that I had to take out that was going to be right in the way. Well, that one bigger one that took me a while to get up, it was right on the edge of this ditch, so I just shaped that ditch a little better, where to flow in right at the end of that, where that culvert dumps out, kind of the way I did that first culvert over there. You can see it's just, this ditch right here don't have a whole lot of water in it. mainly just a drainage from all these big hills and you know, just down this hollow. It's just little pools of water in it right now. Of course, it's so dry, it hadn't rained in months. But anyway, hopefully that'll flow right in and not cause me any problems right here on my road. But I went ahead, cleaned up some of these stobs and everything up through there. My main road's about a half a mile up there, so I went up to it, and I mean, once I get to it, it's a good road. All right, I'm gonna jump on the side by side. I'm gonna run across here and see if it holds up, and then we will call it a day. So let's see how it does with the side by side running across it. It's just a weird little curve right there, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes. At least it's not a main driveway to a house or anything. It's just getting me better access over here on the middle of our property. All right, there it is. Side by side, sitting on top of the culvert. Plenty of room on each side. Think it's gonna work fine, guys. I'm gonna I know it's shady in all these woods. Closer to winter, I'll run the spreader through here and put some winter rye on all these roads, just to all this new dirt that I exposed, just to keep it from washing. And you'll have a ton of leaves fall on these, you know, that always helps as well. But anyway, guys, hey, I appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys on the next video.